when I joined gym. And while studying, I got little influenced with the fitness lifestyle. So you don't become a Zumba instructor just by learning some dance steps from YouTube. And that is how the journey started. Then I took these certifications, all the certifications one after the other. Being a female, you should definitely strength train. It is very important. Male clients have generally good strength than the female clients, but the female clients have good cardiorespiratory endurance than the male clients. This is what I've found a little difference. So it is absolutely safe to work out whenever a girl is on her or is going through her menstrual cycle or is on whenever she's on her menstruation. I found my own fitness center, and Strength Zone is the name because I really want females to lift weights. So this was the idea behind it.
Hello all, welcome to yet another podcast. And today we have Pratiksha with us. So talking about Pratiksha, what she have done and where she is right now. She is graduated from Biotechnology. She have done INF Diploma in Fitness and Nutrition, the CPT, which is also known as Certified Professional Trainer. She's also done NSCA and CSCS, Certified Strength Conditioning Specialist. And apart from that, she's also an owner and founder of Strength Zone. So we would hear more about it. So I hand it over to Pratiksha. Pratiksha, if I have missed something, you can put it up. And how is your day going on?
Yeah, the day is good. It is INFS, I would say. I have done diploma in fitness from fitness and nutrition in from INFS. Yeah, the day is good. And so far it's a weekend, so I'm quite enjoying it.
So Pratiksha, this is my third podcast. Previously, also person was from biotechnology and moved into banker. From biotechnology to fitness, how was that journey?
So the transition was not like after doing biotech. It was during the time I was studying. So when I was in college, like just after finishing my 12, when I joined college, after that, it would be around the college times when I joined gym. And while studying, I got little influenced with the fitness lifestyle. So I started with taking Zumba certifications when I was in year one of my biotech. And then slowly I learned deep into fitness, what was weight training, what exactly is weight training, strength training, all of these things. So it was not after the biotech, once I finished my college, it was during the process. So once I finished it, I was like, no, I want to be in fitness. This is what I choose my career to be like. Or I just want to go with fitness. I want to see people getting fit. I want myself to be fit. At priority was myself first. Since I gained a lot of weight during my college times, my lifestyle was not healthy. So many things. So this is how I got influenced, and I just loved the process it was to be fit, or the way the lifestyle was getting back to zero during the college, like back to healthy lifestyle. So I just wanted to take this as my career. So this is what influenced me.
So biotechnology gave you an upper hand for fitness.
The things which I studied in biotech was completely different what fitness is. So both of them were not related. So there are a few concepts while studying biotech. We had a subject called as biochemistry. So I think since I was learning biochemistry from biotech, so it got me easy to learn nutrition faster. So the chemistry inside while studying the nutrition after taking my fitness, so it helped me to study nutrition faster. Some concepts in biotech we have like glycolysis and all the things which is going inside a human body. So it helped me to study, like it was a upper hand, we can say. But nothing, I won't say that both the fields are related. Everything, both of them are quite different.
So you mentioned that you started with Zumba. So what was that one point you felt like, let's start with Zumba certification course and get certified by Zumba? So I wanted to know about that process.
During my college times, I joined a gym, And while in the gym, we had Zumba sessions like once or twice a week. Then I since childhood, I love dancing. Like I have more passion. I didn't learn any kind of dance professionally, but I was like more passionate about dancing, and I enjoy myself basically while dancing. So I joined the Zumba class, and I just loved. I At the time I just felt in love with that form of fitness. You just dance, you play the music, you dance, and then people follow the instructor. People follow the instructor, and all of these things. So I just loved it, and then I decided to take Zumba certifications. Then I searched for that on internet, and then I knew the procedure. Then I got to know what is the procedure, how we have to apply, and all those things. Then I was in second year. I remember after finishing my first year, before taking admission to the second year, we got a huge span of holidays, summer vacations. So I took certification in that time, and then I started taking the classes as well. So while I was learning at the same time, I used to take sessions in morning and evening. So it was a very, I think it was a great time. Um, uh, I used to take sessions in the morning, then go to the college, attend the lectures, and then take sessions in the evening. So this is how I managed to work part time while studying into college.
A person who want to do professionally and he or she want to get certified. So is it the same process that you have done? If you can just explain how is the process in a nutshell, what exactly needs to be done?
Yeah. So, first thing I would like to mention that you don't become a Zumba instructor just by learning some dance steps from YouTube. This is not the way. You just have to get yourself certified. You have to learn, because Zumba is not about you dancing yourself, but it is about making people dance. So that the way you dance, people can easily follow you. So it is, you just go on zumba.com. Once you go on that website, you will find training near you. So you will get to know the instructor. I would say it is Zest. It is a Zumba trainer, or we can say the master allotted for particular cities, who make other people, who teach other people, and under them we get certified. So you just have to search for that person. You'll get the contact details, and then you have to contact. It is that simple. Just go on the site.
After being a Zumba instructor, you thought of doing diploma in fitness and nutrition. You were a Zumba instructor, I know it, fitness, because people are making more career into Zumba and then they don't switch back into any kind of other doing diploma because you might be earning and you might be running a good sessions there. So I just wanted to know why you switched off from Zumba, then trying to do a diploma in fitness and nutrition. What made that decision? What influenced you to that?
Yeah, so I finished my college before COVID, I say. Yeah, before COVID, before lockdown. And then during lockdown, I used to take sessions online, and I was like not very happy with only one thing which I was doing into fitness. So then I studied deeply. I searched on internet. I followed so many people on internet. So I came to know this amazing concept known as weight training or strength training, or why should a female lift weight. So I came through all these concepts, and then later I thought to learn how to do it, to learn the text and everything. So I registered to diploma in fitness and nutrition from INFS, and that is how the journey started. Then I took these certifications, all the certifications, one after the other.
You mentioned right now, right, why it is important to lift weight for a woman. So I wanted to know more about it because there are lots of myth around the in the fitness industry. I too belong to that, so I wanted to know from your side, as a woman, like you are lifting right now, women will be cautious. Think if I lift more weight, I will look like a manly.
Exactly.
My
Yeah.
muscle would build up. So I want you to put more light on it and what is the myth busters of it.
Yeah. So first of all, I would like to say in India, exercise or fitness is just limited to running, walking, or doing yoga. So females are not aware how important it is to lift weight or to strength train, because that is how you are going to build muscles into your body, right? The ultimate aim of your fitness or the fitness goal should be to develop some good muscles into your body. You're going to lose fat, no doubt. You're going to run, you're going to walk, you're going to definitely lose fat. But Are you going to build muscle at same time? No, because you need some external stimulus, some external resistance to build your build muscles into your body, right? So being a female, you should definitely strength train. It is very important because there are some events in females life where they lose their bone mineral density faster than men. So how are you going to build muscles, right? Suppose these are your bones. Like if you can imagine a bony structure around you, around the bones we have muscles, right? So now whenever you lift weights, these muscles are under stress, and after once you're done with your workout, when you have protein, so the muscles are going to synthesis. So there are some signaling going into your body which are going to turn on your protein synthesis mechanisms, and this is how you are going to build up the muscles. But if you have weak muscles, what is it going to happen? Throughout your, by the time you turn 35, 40, I'm talking about females, by the time you turn 35, 40, you're going to stress up your joints because the joints around these muscles are not healthy, right? The joints are not healthy, the muscles are not strengthened enough to take the load. So all the load is going to get on your joints, and this is how we can hear our mothers speaking, I'm having knee pain, I'm having lower back pain. So this is what happens. So therefore, everyone, male, female, everyone, but I'm going to stress a lot on females. Females should definitely lift weight and strength train. So it is the most important thing.
We would come more myths in the later part. Like I wanted to ask lots of myths that is going around females. I would be sticking to female because I want you to talk more about females. So before that, you have also done CPT, Certified Professional Training. What made you realize that you should do a CPT? How it enhanced your career in the fitness industry?
Okay, I decided to do certified personal trainer because it was not that depth studied which I received while doing in diploma in fitness and nutrition. So that's the reason I just took this amazing certification, certified personal trainer, where I learned a more deep about human anatomy, the muscles, the how are the muscles inserted on the joint. So how are you supposed to carry out the movements and everything, like what five components of the fitness, why you have to also not just strength train, but also you have to go with cardiorespiratory endurance, the muscular endurance, the mobility. There are various things. It is not only about lifting weights, but it is all about making your life healthy. So how are you going to do that? So that's the reason I took this certified personal training course where I learned more about fitness. It was like much more deeper study.
Why lots of certification was done and also specific on this strength training, because I do see your Instagram reels where you do weightlifting, you do different types of strength training. So you can explain to the viewers and to the listeners like why it was needed as part of your career and how it has molded your.
Basically learning is going to enhance your the way you are going to teach other people. Learning is really going to enhance your progress or your journey because there are so many things these days. Every single day there is new study coming on, new journals are publishing in health and fitness. So it is very important to get yourself updated every single time, because what is studied 10 years back is now is getting changed. So that's the reason updating yourself is very important into this career. I am not just limiting myself to studies now, but I'm still studying further, because as I said, you just have to keep on updating if you are into this background or any background of fitness. So that's the reason I'm taking all the new courses and learning.
And how it enhanced your career, because the strength training part, because you are doing lots of strength training. So how it enhanced it, like what was the benefit that you got from that training?
So many benefits. The way I teach people, my knowledge, how I need to convince people, I need to convince females to lift weight. Why do they need to lift weight? All the things which I have to teach them, if I wanted to teach them deadlift, so what are the benefits of teaching the deadlift? How I should teach them the deadlifts. If they are doing wrong, then what could be the reason why they are doing wrong? Probably they must be having weak glute muscles. Probably they must be having whatever, anything. any muscle might be weaker in that particular exercise which I'm teaching them. So to understand the physiology much better, uh, that's that is the only plus point I think I'm getting it by learning the courses, to understand the physiology and the movement, because the movements are more specific to person and person. Like if I am doing squats in certain way, it is not necessary that you will be doing squats in the same way, because your what we can say, your body form, the way your joints are, whatever it is, mobility around your joints, whatever it is different from person to person. So I think the form is also unique to one, from one person to the other. So I can't force you to do the squats the way I do, right? So that is the thing you get to know once you start learning all the things in deep.
Now the main question: what is friend zone? How you founded it? Why you founded it? And what was that one problem that you saw around yourself that you felt like now this is the right time? Friend zone should come in picture.
Yeah. So basically, I always wanted to open my gym. It was my goal long back. So back then, I used to see that many gyms around my house or around the locality, these are unisex gyms. But somewhere the females are not comfortable going into these gyms. Even if they are comfortable, there are very few numbers, and they are not even consistent with what they are working out. The first thing which I came up was the females not at all comfortable entering the unisex gyms. So that's the reason why the strength zone came into picture. I always had in my mind that I'll start a gym, or I'll start any fitness project, I'll start which will be targeting only females, because this was my niche, that opening a female gym, that is what I want. Strength zone, because I want females to strengthen themselves. I want females to lift weights. That's the reason strength zone. This was the only name which came into my mind, because females are walking, they are running, uh, they are doing yoga, they are joining Zumba classes, but they are not really lifting weights. So I wanted to convince them. I even today, this is the thing, like I have inquiries in the gym, I have to convince them to lift weight, but they are asking me, no, they don't want to be muscular at all. So that is not the case with females. You are not, definitely not going to be muscular like men after lifting the weights, but this is the challenge which I have even today. So that is the reason why I found my own fitness center, and Strength Zone is the name, because I really want females to lift weights. So this was the idea behind it.
So you also do online coaching, right? So how you manage both
Yeah.
strength zone and online coaching? So how you manage it? How you are is preferable to do both the things at the same
So
time?
now I am completely into fitness. Like I was the other day, I was talking to one of my friends, and he said that he works only 8 hours a day. He, whatever, 9 to 5 is his job. But this picture came into my mind that if whenever you're owning something, or whenever you have your own business, you don't work 9 to 5, or you don't work 8 hours, you work beyond that time. So yes, I take batches from morning 6 a.m. and I close my last batch around at 9:45 something. So I take online coaching, online one-on-one personal training coaching for clients who are out of India as well, according to their time. And the other time, I train people in strength zone.
I also know that for online you take clients, men clients and also female clients. I know that. So what is the major difference that you find in both? Like how are men clients now, how are female clients towards fitness, and how you uh, resolve their fitness goals?
Okay, now this is the thing which I have noticed, like 60 to 70%, the female clients have great cardiorespiratory endurance. Like if I am planning a circuit for conditioning, um, the female client would I think do 4 to 5 rounds of that circuit and don't get tired. But the male clients, um, they are little, I would like to say, they are not that good as female clients when it comes to cardiorespiratory endurance. But when it comes to muscular endurance and strength, So anytime the male clients are more lifting more weights than the female, it can be just because they are blessed with the hormone testosterone, I think. But they have male clients have generally good strength than the female clients, but the female clients have good cardiorespiratory endurance than the male clients. This is what I've found a little difference. But this can be subjective to different people. Like this is what I felt with my clients, but for someone else, it could be different.
Good. So as you being into fitness industry and as you are also female, so I wanted to know there are lots of myth around female fitness industry, right? So what are some common myths that you have uh, came across and how you tackle it?
Uh, the first myth I would say is the most common myth. Females are afraid of lifting weights just because they are going to be muscular like men. So this is not at all possible because males are blessed with the hormone testosterone, due to which they are going to build the muscles. But females have very small quantity of testosterone. So that is the reason they are not going to build up the muscles. So females should not worry about lifting the weights, and they should definitely go to the gym and start lifting the weight every single day or at least 4 days a week, because lifting weights is going to help them to build up the lean muscles. They're going to help, lifting weights is going to help them to correct their posture. It is going to help them to strengthen their muscles, their joints, the ligaments, and everything. And the last thing it is going to do is make a female body look much more attractive. Once you are lifting weights, you get good muscles on your shoulders, on your back, everything, on the entire body. So that is the first myth, that you definitely have to start lifting the weight. Second myth is, I think it is related to protein. People are even today they are scared about having supplements. Protein is the most important supplement because, being in India, somewhere we failed, somewhere we have less protein into our meals. So adding protein into your meals or taking supplement is absolutely normal. If you have some or the other issue with your body, you can definitely consult with the doctor, but taking protein supplements is absolutely safe. It is not going to cause any harm on your body. But one thing you have to do is get a good and tested brand, and read the contents and then take it. Or if you don't have any knowledge regarding it, you can just ask the person and before buying it, whatever. This means these two things I think are the most common myths which I get from my clients.
I have heard a lot. Basically, when during their menstrual cycle, they don't prefer to come to gym. They don't try to do trainings. So, what you wanted to talk about this? Like, is it good to do a training or is it bad? What is your point?
So it is absolutely safe to work out whenever a girl is on her, or is going through her menstrual cycle, or is on, whenever she's on her menstruation. Secondly, it is subjective. Like if you are comfortable, if anyone is not having cramps into their lower abdomens, no body cramps, no mood swings, the mood is good, you can definitely come to the gym and you can definitely lift the weights. But again, if anyone is having any kind of issues, you can take rest. So this is person to person. But what I have felt with myself, whenever I work out during my periods, I feel, after the workout, I feel more happy. I feel more good. So I don't get mood swings or whatever it is. But it is personal. Like if you are comfortable, you can definitely hit the gym and work out. It is nothing written that you have to take break during these days. But if you're not comfortable, you can take rest. So it's personal.
Do you think this is a barrier point for women? Because I, I have felt it like women themselves try to restrict that and they like at their home and they don't try to go gym during this period of time, whatever it is. So, what do you feel on that? Are they themselves restricting themselves?
If if you are comfortable, you have to definitely break this barrier and go and work out. I just give a small example. Whenever the clients come and ask me that I'm on period, should I work out or not? But I just give them a small example. Females are going to moon, and still you're just taking this one simple myth and you're sticking yourself, or you're just sitting into the home. So this is not possible. So if you are comfortable, please come and work out. Don't just take, don't just get your, don't just think of periods and just sit into the home. Just try to break out the barrier. Like try to work out. No, not no issue at all. This is what I tell to my female clients.
Very good. So coming back to nutrition, when you were talking about proteins and all stuff, so how exactly you feel like female are maintaining their nutrition? Because uh, there are lots of videos around YouTube which comes up, and they think it is more towards the people who are doing hardcore gym for men's. It is not the diet same for us. You do post your diet foods on your Instagrams and all that stuff. So I wanted to know from your side, like how females are maintaining their diet, like nutrition, and what they should do extra to do to get a better nutrition.
Yeah. So the first thing I tell my clients that while following a diet, whatever you're following, any kind of diet, it should always be sustainable. Means you should be able to follow it today and down after the 10 years, you should follow it. So it should be sustainable. The second thing I tell my clients is to increase protein into your meals. As I mentioned before, that usually we lack protein into our meals. So I tell my clients to have protein in each and every meal. You have to add on protein. It can be a vegetable source of vegetarian source of protein, or a non-vegetarian source of protein, or simply the protein shakes post workout. This is what you have to add. So you just have to keep, you just have to plan your meals in such a way that ask yourself whenever you get a plate, where is protein in my meal? Third thing which I tell them is, long time we are taught to eat out of love and tradition, but somewhere now you have to bring a scientific approach while planning your meals. So you it can be anything. You have to think about how much of carbs you're adding. Like I tell people, not more than 2 grains in one meal. First thing I wanted to mention that whatever you're following into your diet should be sustainable. Sustainable means you're able to follow your diet now. Whichever diet you're following, it should be sustainable. You should be able to follow it now, and down the 10 years also it should be that easy to follow. So every single time I tell my clients that whatever you're follow it, but add some or the other source of protein into your meal, because our Indian diet lacks protein into the meals. From a very long time, we are taught to eat out of love and tradition, but now somewhere you have to use that scientific approach while planning your meals. So first thing, you have to restrict yourself to 1 grain at a time. So one carb, like either eat chapati into your meals or rice into your meal. Second thing, add veggies into your meal, lots and lots of vegetables. Third thing, see whether your plate is having any source of protein into it or not. It can be anything: vegetarian source of protein, non-vegetarian source of protein, or simply you can grab a protein shake post workout for a snack meal, whatever it is. So just plan your meals such a way that they should be easy to follow, and second thing, protein should be there into your meals. So this is what I tell my clients to follow while preparing their nutrition.
How they can do a proper calculation of their nutrition, and is it recommended to do it from seeing different types of videos or from any kind of source of website? There are generalized that is been there, and just we are following that. Is it recommendable to do that too?
See, diet is not only restricted to females, because what I feel, if a mother in a family is following a diet, ultimately the entire family is going to follow it. If a female uh, who is handling the entire kitchen in the house is not eating something which is fried, something which is made with lots of junk food or whatever it is. If she is following, the entire family is going to follow. So so the diet is not only restricted to females, but whatever she is following, the entire family is going to follow. The second thing, can we come back to question?
So my second point was, can we follow a generalized diet like
Yeah.
an open source, or how it should be, because lots of people are
See,
doing that.
yeah, the diet should be very generalized to the way you are eating. For example, from you will be if you are from south, you will be having some different eating patterns into your family, and I being a Maharashtrian, I'll be having different eating patterns in my family. So whatever your family is eating from a very long time, whatever you are comfortable eating, that is what you have to follow. You just don't have to follow any hi-fi kind of salads, broccoli, lettuce salad, and whatever it is. You don't have to follow all of these things. You have to simply eat your dal, chawal, your roti, sabzi, but add a small quantity of protein into it, and no two grains. This is what I say. So, for example, in lunch, if you're planning to eat roti, sabzi, if you're non-vegetarian, add two boiled eggs into it. If in dinner you're planning to eat dal chawal, then you can add some sources of paneer into it if you are a vegetarian. So nothing hi-fi to follow. It is just your own sinks. It is just the way you are eating from a long time. You just have to follow the same things. Only add protein into your meals. Like be smarter enough nowadays. Like plan your plate accordingly.
You mentioned that there are lots of gyms around you, unisex gym, uh, even though it might be your niche is into female. So I wanted to know how you maintain yourself in the market, and what all are the risks that you face in the market.
Okay. The problems are very, very minor, like dealing with the clients and everything. Nothing major problem I had till now. Uh, but what my category is a female niche is female fitness, because as I told you, females are not comfortable. The second thing, what we have different, you asked about the strength zone, right? Difference in the way. So what now whenever you go to a gym, you have to work out on your own, right? So many a times people are not very comfortable or not very friendly with the environment, that they don't know what I want, what should I do, what should I end up doing. They don't have knowledge about using the machines or what exercise they should do. So here in strength zone, we conduct group wise batches where we run batches from morning to evening, where we train people in group. So I stand and I make everyone to work out. We have some workouts written on the board. Like today, suppose we are doing upper body strength, or we are doing HIIT, we are doing EMOMs in the HIIT, whatever it is. So we have the entire workout written on the board, and then I brief them what exactly all of the exercises are done, how they are done, how EMOM is done, and then we do them in the group itself. So somewhere I find that group workouts are quite motivating, because you see many people around you doing, and that is what getting you your adrenal to rush. So you end up having a very amazing workout. So this is what we do in our strength zone. And apart from strength training, we have various different other kinds of workout. We have animal flow, we have power yoga, we have HIITs, we have Tabata, and we also have Zumba once in a week where everybody enjoy dancing it out of the music. So this is what strength zone is about.
Also, one question, like you have lots of client right now, and there might be a complaint, right? We are unable to balance our professional life and fitness. Like we don't get time to do fitness. I'm sure you might have got that. So, how you tackle that and how you educate that to a client, and also whoever is listening this podcast, they should also know like you can tackle this kind of issues and you can go ahead of it.
Yeah. See, what I feel, taking out 30 minutes or 40 minutes a day is not that difficult task for everyone. One day I was just listening to Bill Gates' interview. Even he said that every single day he wakes up at 4:30 a.m. and he starts his day with working out. So if Bill Gates is not having any kind of issue, or if he is not complaining about the time, and who are we? Then we should definitely take 30 minutes. Take out that screen time, take out your Instagram time, whatever it is, take out your Netflixing time, and like take out 10 minutes from each and everything. And then that is how you manage to take 30 minutes, minimum 30 minutes per workout. You can come, you can do your warm up, lift do 3 to 4 exercise, 3 upper body exercise or 3 lower body exercise, and you are done. So that is how I think it is not that difficult for anyone to take out 30 minutes.
Nowadays, there are lots of fitness influencers. Right? So, like, they might have not done any kind of certification. They might have learned fitness through source, and they become fitness influencer. They make one or two reels, which gets lots of reach, and people follow them blindly without knowing anything. And then they injure themselves. They get different types of diseases, and going into fitness, it be the negative side. So, what would be a one recommendation how a client should find if a fitness person is really trustworthy, is an authentic fitness trainer? How we can judge that?
Yeah. See, these days it is difficult to it be many things are getting viral on social media, or people are getting addicted to Instagram. People are following many people's on Instagram blindly. I just wanted to say that fitness is very simple, very simple. Working out is very simple. You just have to know 5 to 6 exercises, like doing squats on regular basis, doing deadlifts, doing lunges. These are simple exercises. Fitness is not, or working out is not something hi-fi. You don't have to take out the hi-fi exercises, um, which nowadays many people on Instagram, they are doing some other kind of exercises which are very challenging. It can be anything. So fitness is very simple, and you just have to stick to people who are making it simple. You don't have to follow something which is very what we can say, which is very high-fi. This is what is getting sold up on Instagram or any other social networking sites. This is what I feel. So it should be simple.
So you are into fitness industry almost like 3 to 4 years, right? If I'm not wrong. And
Yeah, 4 years.
yeah, 4 years, and also you're doing all type of this online coaching now, strength zone. So one success client story that you want to share, like this was that client who listened to me, have modified from what they were at the day one, and at the day whatever day they have the fitness goal. So can you just share one success? There might be lot, but one. No need to name
See,
anyone, but you can just.
yeah, there were many. There are many. Because of fitness is not about your how your body looks like, right? Or it is not simply what you weigh on the weighing scale. It is not only the number that is coming on the weighing scale. Fitness is all about how you feel, and how you feel in your day to day life, right? How energetic or how enthusiasm you have into your entire day. Are you able to maintain that same enthusiasm which you have at morning till your noon and till the time you're going to the bed? So it is simple. So I remember one of my clients, she came to me complaining that she had migraine, and she did so many doctors, but her issue was not getting solved. It was migraine. She had some disturbances between her family and so many things. But after joining the classes, she was very happy. For a month or 2 months, she didn't even notice even one single attack of migraine. There was no attack of migraine. She was so happy, and she was able to tackle all the problems which was going into her family with a more good approach now. Also, I would like to mention one more client. She came up with tennis elbow, and her physiotherapist said that she needs to work out. And now she is 43 years old. She came up with tennis elbow. She came up with knee pain. So many things. She was bored. Basically, she was bored with her daily routine, and then she ended up having a few problems like tennis elbow, knee issues, lower back pain. Then her doctor suggested her to work out. Now today she is working out with me from past 7 to 8 months. She is deadlifting. She is doing back squat with good weights like 50 kgs, 55 kgs. She is lifting 60 plus kg in her deadlifts. So this is what the transformations are. So it is just that you have to take out 30 minutes for yourself specifically and work out. That there are so many stories now, even now.
So one point now you mentioned doing deadlift, back squat. These all are complex exercises, and I wanted to know how you motivate the female client to do it. Because generally they don't prefer to do back squats, they don't prefer to do deadlifts and all that heavyweight exercise. So how you motivate them? Whoever is listening can just hear your quote and tomorrow they can start doing deadlifts and squats.
uh, I just love this quote, which is also written on the wall of my strength of my gym. Life has ups and downs, so is your squats. So it is simple. I motivate them to do squats and deadlift because these compound exercise involve so many muscles and joints, and they are very, very, very useful into your day-to-day activity. Why do we work out? We are not working out, as I told you, to see those numbers, but to achieve greater living or greater mobility or greater movement throughout your entire day. For example, a female which felt a little difficulty in lifting a bucket, but after weight training for a month, she might find lifting that bucket is very easy now. She won't have back pain or she won't have shoulder pain after lifting that bucket. So that is why I ask female to train with this amazing compound exercises like squats, deadlift, lunges, uh, bench press, and everything. That is why they have to do all of these exercises.
So what is the future of strength zone? Is it only going to be for females, or would you be planning to change into men's too? And what are your more future goals?
So, future goals will be like coming up with many more strength zones. That is my future goal. Right now, I don't have any thoughts on whether the gym should be open to everyone, like males and females. Right now, I just wanted to stick to this female category until and unless the females are not comfortable enough to go into the other gyms. I am just going to stick to females. That is the only goal I want, because I just want them to come to take out that 1 hour for themselves, to have fun, to be happy, and to carry that enthusiasm throughout the day. Because if a female is happy, the entire family is happy. This is what I feel.
Great, all the best for that. So, final question: one inspiring quote, motivational quote that you would give to a person to become the next Pratiksha, start with the fitness industry,
Oh
or
God.
who have to start their own fitness arena, anything.
Nothing quote as such, but I just feel that you should have passion about seeing others fit. You should have passion about making people move and making them move and coming into your aura, and then live that moment for themselves, make them happy, make them feel good about who they are and how they are, irrespective of their shape, size, anything. So this is what I feel, that people should, the first step should be start loving yourself, start caring for yourself, and then the others things will going to fall in at its own place. So this is what I feel.
Okay, thank you, Pratiksha, for your time. I've learned a lot from you too. Thanks for sharing your knowledgeable session. Hope so more female clients hear this podcast and start their fitness journey after this. And whoever are listening from your locality, start joining to Strength Zone. And also, you expand your Strength Zone all over the, not in India, also all over the world, so that
Oh,
everyone come up and
I
join
wish.
to the fitness industry. Thanks a lot for your time and have a great day. Thank you, Pratikshha.
Bye.